Could I have your attention, please? He hails from Lawrenceville, Georgia. In the red corner,
You know me, I don't need no introduction to shit. You realize that it's side by the lyrics I spit. It's Mr. Won't you come and sing along with me? And let's see how long it be, for you see how long it be. Girl, you know you wanted me, that's why you got pissed and threw your cell phone at me. Up in my home, yelling, screaming about what you gon' do. Don't get mad at me, baby, cause I don't want you. If it's true, then get to stepping. Don't make me go to my trunk and pull out the weapon that's always kept in the stash box. By the time iron is spare, break up in my ride, you will find it there. But if you do, boy, your life, you'll end up lying it there. And if your mom there, she could get the line and share. Cause I don't care, I'm like Nicky off a casino, known for laying down the Lord like I'm Janet Reno. Young hoes in the club, they be calling me Catino. But hoes like Nicola, they get slapped around and steamroll. You know how this thing go. You on my team, then you don't need no intro. Nigga, you know me, I don't need no introduction to shit. Drive business around the city, I don't want shit, bitch. Well, you know me, I don't need no introduction to shit. Already risk playing this shit. But you know me, I don't need no introduction to shit. Drop the top, block the top, hey, fucking come with. But you know me, I don't need no introduction to shit. When the light, cause the ice is you know me.
I got this one right here to play. I'm gonna let this play right here, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on this live. But shout out to Ness on everything.
You are watching a master at work.
I said, I'm sick of all you motherfuckers. Cause I'm a motherfucking celebrity, nigga. Woo! I said, I'm sick of all you motherfuckers. I'm sick of all you niggas. I understand why they had niggas enslaved. I understand why people don't want niggas around them. Niggas are horrible fucking people. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. Now I realize something. I'm the only one of you motherfuckers that got a pool. I'm the only one of you motherfuckers that trap. I'm the only one of you motherfuckers that's been on TV. I'm the only one of you motherfuckers that people come to see live. I'm the only one of you motherfuckers that everybody talk about. And so what I've done to myself is put up a motherfucking big fish in a small pond. You niggas ain't.
Hey, I'm just looking at the chat. Matter of fact, let me put it up right here. Yeah, like I did the last line. But let's continue.
Shit! Do y'all know that King Kong stupid motherfucker is still making videos about me?
Hey, Sour Pack.
He claimed people was fucking with his daughter. He's
Hey,
still
sweet
making
one.
videos. Still going.
What up, Reese?
Why the fuck can't y'all just do something and just walk away from that shit? You motherfuckers can't build on your own, and every time y'all do something, y'all stalk a motherfucker. That's what I'm sick of all you motherfuckers. You got something to say about Tommy, I get it. I should be
Everybody should know who this
is. In the
is.
morning and see 30-11 fucking videos, 99 niggas live, oh dick chasing niggas. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. I don't need y'all. Y'all motherfuckers need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. You got hoes with several kids, with several fucking men, online talking every damn day. They ain't out get.
Hey, and I'm gonna stop it right there. Man, what's up, everybody? You know, a person that watch Tommy Sotomayor, used to watch Tommy Sotomayor, still listen to Tommy. Yep. Yep. And you heard what he said. If you was watching Ness live, and if you saw, I saw Ronnie tweet. He a follower of Tommy, like I am, but I stopped watching Tommy at one point. But you know, he used to watch Tommy, Black Sector. So she blocked me. I don't know. Who you talking about, Ness? But I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit.
Need y'all motherfuckers.
I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit, and everybody listen real close of what Tommy said.
Need me. Seriously, you niggas ain't shit. You got hoes with several kids, with several fucking men, online talking every damn day. They ain't
That's what people are trying to chastise Rodney. Oh, look, I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet of what Rodney had retweeted and gave his opinions on. That's the same thing that Tommy said on everything. The same thing what Tommy said. Rodney is just he just repeating what Tommy said. If that's how he feel, you shouldn't get mad. If you watch Rodney, it's up to you if you watch Rodney. But if you know you sensitive to something like what I just played, Tommy, you know, it's up to you, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to watch Tommy or Rodney. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all. But I used to watch Tommy. I hear that a lot when I was watching Tommy. It didn't bother me. Cause seeing it a lie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But I'm gonna let this little bar right here play.
They ain't out getting their shit together. Nope, they online trying to be a personality. They ain't getting shit from it but a couple of damn dollars and few views. But they get up every day to do that shit. Tommy released his video of him fucking his girl. We're gonna talk about it. Tommy took a shower with his daughter. We're gonna talk about it. Tommy rents a hotel. Tommy's traveling. Tommy's doing this. Tommy.
That was it. Like, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it can be more sensitive. Even black men was getting at Tommy. There's some things that Tommy was saying, even black men was getting at Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know it don't bother me because I'm not a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. But some of that stuff I was listening to Tommy, I just, you know what I'm saying, just pushed that to the side because, you know, that's him. You know what I'm saying? And people be talking about him saying that something was wrong with him and he ain't grew up with his mom. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But the way how they was getting that Rodney, I'm like, he just repeat. I said it in there. I said it in this chat. He just repeating what Tommy Sotomayor was saying. On everything, he a follower of Tommy. On everything, even though he's gay, you know what I'm saying? You know, he just repeating what Tommy said. I got confused and lost at some point because people, you know, the lady was up there trying to get on him or whatever, you know. And I'm like, this the same thing. This the exact same thing what Tommy been doing. You know what I'm saying? So he tore down black women and not black men. So you won't take offense unless you truly love and respect them. And I respect black women. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even say something like what he said. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? And then when I was watching Tommy, it got to a point that I had to stop watching him because like he kept repeating what he kept saying, and then like he just kept repeating, even though he got, you know what I'm saying, talked about a lot. And I just stopped watching him, so on everything. But that, yeah, on everything. And then I'm not the person that tear black women down on everything because I love black women. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm not saying y'all black, you know what I'm saying, male or female, you know what I'm saying. If y'all was watching Tommy and the way how he came across, it was kind of vile. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful. But when I was watching Tommy, I wanted to laugh because before he got really into the disrespecting black women and all that, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just to laugh, you know what I'm saying, because it get me entertained. But, you know, I just, you know what I'm saying, a person like me, I wouldn't even dive into that type of subject or topic or conversation because, one, I would never tear a woman down. Two, I would never talk about a woman like that for real, the way he do on everything. So, you know, that wasn't me. So, and then by the time I just grew out of listening to Tommy like that for real. Unless he did something that was like funny or entertaining and stuff, like joking and, you know what I'm saying, crack jokes and stuff like that. But I just had to stop watching. But yeah, but Tommy was crazy and wild back then on everything. So I would over there in Ness, I was like, yeah, this is more like a repeat thing from watching Tommy on everything. And what's Shaquille? He ain't been live. He got a live scheduled up and everything. Shoot, I'm waiting on Shaquille on everything. Well, he had a live schedule at 1, and then I don't know, he pushed it back to 5, so it said 5 o'clock, but you know. But yeah. And I with when they was getting that Rodney about what 17 and 17-year-old stuttering and stuff like that. Now that was kind of far on everything, cause that's what a teenager, you know what I'm saying, and they're still kind of young to be talking about somebody a teenager stuttering on everything. So yeah, but I think he was trying to be more harsh at the same time with Tommy. So, you know, I was like, yeah, that is not gonna work for you on everything. You trying to repeat what Tommy say, especially you somebody from the B sector, you know them women is gonna get on you that bad on everything. So now let you from black sector. Yeah, 43-year-old then should be the great facts on everything. Facts. It just like Rodney said something similar to like that. Tommy said something similar like that, and he got a backlash, a apocalypse type black backlash on everything. When Tommy said something like that, similar to something like that, man, it was celebrities were talking about Tommy when he said something like that. Influencers and people that was comedian was talking. Man, he said something similar to, like he said something similar to like what Rodney said years ago, and he got so much and Tommy got so much backlash on everything. He got so much backlash, and see me as a, I ain't gonna say like a follower. I used to watch Tommy. I got a playlist. I had a whole bunch of videos in the playlist of what Tommy did videos that was funny and everything. But Tommy was getting Thanos snap. He was getting Thanos snap on everything. It was like 400 videos in a playlist. Now it's down to what? 89 videos. On everything. And you was like 18 watching something. Oh yeah. Let me see. I started watching Tommy ever since 2011. I think it was 2000. No, I think it was 2011. When he made up a channel called Your World, My Views live stream on everything. So that's how long I've been watching Tommy. When he was on Blog Talk Radio and we was on Blog Talk Radio, he was on Ustream, and then he came to YouTube, and then when he came to YouTube, he was doing Instagram. Then he got on Twitter. Then he's made that switch over to OnlyFans. On everything. That let you know I used to watch Tommy on everything. Yeah, that's a long time. And then he had a girlfriend named Lana. He had Lana on the live on the live on everything. That was back then. Your World, My Views, when he had his girlfriend Lana on everything. When he was up, I'm telling you, Tommy used to make videos when he was up there in the hills over there in Hollywood, right next to the Hollywood sign. On everything, he had he had a house, or he would probably just rent a house over there in Hollywood, something like that. In California, I think it was Cali. I don't know, it was somewhere around there. Do you remember when that YouTuber popped up at his house? Oh yeah, it was a whole bunch of people. He had what his name? Are you talking about Sugar Shay on everything? I remember that vividly on everything. Unless you and then Tariq Nasheed, when he was cool with Tariq Nasheed on everything. When Tariq Nasheed it was like a group of people. I forgot their name. Yeah, I know it's one of them was not Corey Holcomb, Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq Nasheed went in his house and talked about how his house was looking on everything. Yeah, yeah. On everything. I was there on everything. Sugar Shay. Shoot. I went with Kevin Samuels called Tommy Sotomayor on everything. Before Kevin Samuels got popular on everything. I was there on everything. When he used to play that every time he go on the commercial, he'll play that on everything. I used to watch Tommy on everything. Tommy said, "Yeah, on everything stole this style." And then when Kevin Samuels switched up his style, even while at the same time still in Tommy style, that's when he started getting popular on everything. And then Tommy did a live stream. Yeah, I think a live stream in a video when he was talking about how Kevin Samuels stole his style on everything. I was there when he called Kevin Samuels out and everything. Shoot. When he befriended Tommy said everyone stole his style. Yep. He used to always say that. What up, John? He used to always say that. Tommy sort of these people be stealing my style and his talking points on everything. I used to. I don't know if some people might consider Tommy as Black Sector, but to me, Tommy is Black Sector because when he used to do Around the Web on everything, when he used to do Around the Web, and he used to go on YouTube and Facebook and see who people live, and he'll go on their live and then start trolling them on everything. I was there on everything. I was there when he interviewed Brianna Simone, Brianna Pettiville on everything. That's James in the wheelchair. On everything. I used to watch Tommy on everything. I was there when he interviewed Claudiva on everything. I was there when he befriended Kwame Brown. I was there on everything. Yeah, he started the Black Sector, but he would be when he was beefing with True Freeman and them other people on everything. I ain't gonna say Greasley. Lady La, Buddy Lee, Shitty Greg, who else? Cookie Monster, Styles, Zone Talks Live, Slapper, who else? Jazzy G, Pizarro, on everything. He used to be with everybody. Oh yeah, James always be here on everything. When they like painting, yeah, he painted my bad, Lady La. Shout out to Lady La, but when Lady La painted Tommy I think it was a wall or something, and then he
powering off.
That my Bluetooth speaker, but and then Tommy talking about he painted his flow and everything. Yeah, I remember that on everything. I remember that on everything. I remember when what his name Captain Underpants. What lady I used to call her. What his name? Suge on everything. When Suge had came up with doing drone, no, he said he did something with a drone or something of Tommy House on everything. That joint was so funny on everything. He was trying to copy what Suicide June did on everything. That joint was funny. And then Tommy, he got so mad. He did live and started talking about Suge on everything. I ain't gonna call him no Uncle Suge because he ain't no unc. Getting pumped by Gilbert Arenas on everything. But yeah, I remember all that. I remember what Tommy was live crying because Tyra called the CPS folks on Tommy. That joke was so funny. I remember when he used to do them videos, them parody videos. We had cowboy hat on everything. Doing the what's that dude with the alligator? I forgot his name. And he used to Tommy copy his accent on everything. That joke was so funny. I'm telling y'all, I used to watch Tommy on everything. I used to watch Tommy on everything. But he on, if y'all want to know where Tommy at, he on Rumble. with the same name, Tommy Sotomayor live stream, Tommy Sotomayor show. He over there on Rumble. Y'all want to know where he at. But yeah, but that stuff over there, what happened over there at Ness, yeah. But shout out to Ness on everything, because I thought she was going to talk, you know what I'm saying, talking about Love Love on everything, the Love situation on everything, but you know. And I'm going to give my thoughts on that too. And shout out to Lovely Love. She probably don't know who I am, you know what I'm saying, because I be speaking to her in chats. I don't know if she might, know who I am. I started watching Channel Tell Me to 2013 when he started. Oh yeah, on everything. Cause that was when he was getting more popular from in 2013 with them World Star videos on everything. For real. But yeah, the fact that Love got bought off the challenge, that was that's crazy work. And it had to be some that her next cash had to be hit real good for Love to get bought off the challenge or competition and everything. Man, that's crazy work right there. That is crazy work of everything. And for Love, I'm gonna say this. I know Love was kind of excited that she was gonna do everything. You know what I'm saying? If they asking or excited about doing the launchable competition or whatever. But hitting panels, you know what I'm saying? People said she would drop begging. That's what it seemed like. But doing that is gonna irk people's nerves and other people gonna be annoyed about that on everything. So I think that's one of the reasons why she got bought off the competition on everything. And then for Ugly on everything, I don't like that bit on everything. I don't. Ugly is just asking questions like she don't know how to do a competition and which launchable they do or use. Like, just get a launchable and make something out of it. Just make a launchable, show proof that it's a launchable, take the ingredients out the launchable and make something similar to what you got from that launchable on everything. It's simple on everything. It's simple. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not into competitions like that on everything. Unless it's video games on everything. But that and I saw the part when News and Shenanigans, whatever her name is, and she was kind of coming at Ugly, but I don't care for Ugly on everything. So that joint was funny on everything. And she always got to overtalk everybody. Like, shut up on everything. She always overtalk to everybody. Like, you got your own panel, do your live and go and do your own panel and just talk. You might get some people over there. So the fact that she keep interrupting people in mid-sentence talking, yeah. If I was Ness, I would have dropped that bit on everything. Shout out to Ness, I would have dropped that bit on everything. And then the bit so delusional talking about tiny waist. You ain't got no tiny You ain't got no tiny waist, nowhere in sight. You is big man big on everything. So that's delusional. That is the delusional and that doodaloo the set in on their big head on everything. Like, come on now. You don't know, and don't know which Lunchable to use, and then you naming all the off-brand Lunchables, Lunch Maker, other different type of Lunchable brand. She this said Lunchable, Oscar Mayer Lunchable. Simple, like for real. It's that simple. It's not hard on everything. Like for real. Crazy. On everything. And she always on people panel and disrupting the flow of the live. Shout out to Shakim on everything. Shout out to Shakim. When Shakim that ugly up there on his panel, on everything, it disrupted the flow of the live stream on everything. Even though she was trying to give Shakim some little tea or what happened, still disrupting the flow. You could have said that in the back end, in the backstage of the live stream, on everything. Man, Shakim live stream was flowing on everything, and then she had to just come up. They had to hit the panel. I don't know why, but shout out to Shakim on everything. And then she always talking about, well, people always talked about me. I'm gonna talk about them. They don't want me to wake up. Man, you already woke up, man. What the heck you talking about? On everything. Like, for real. Ain't nobody scared of her. For real. Well, they should be scared because her teeth. Nigga. That default need to be scared of uppity teeth on everything. Just because you got some swingers, you still ugly and delusional on everything. And for real. Ain't nobody checking for uppity, ugly like that for real. If they is, they delusional too. Cause that be ugly. They good Campbell. No, who was trying to show their hair? It was somebody that canned up. I don't know, it was over there at Ness yesterday. I think it was. Somebody, no. Who tried to show their hair? I don't know if it was Janet. I don't know if it was Janet or somebody. I'm trying to think. But if it was, apologies. But I think it was with Janet. When she was trying to cam up and everything. Ugly ain't got no type of hair whatsoever. That motherfucker is see-through. On everything. Ugly hair is see-through. That bit brown and you can see through that bit on everything. Transparent hair. On everything. Transparent hair. On everything. And she loved involving her daughter into beefs and stuff and showing her daughter in beef set the panels. And that's the reason why them folks be always talking about her daughter, because she always showing like your daughter, like kids don't need to, I'm gonna say this, and listen to me. Kids don't need to be on panels, especially if some people is coming from B sector or everything, because when you beef with somebody and you got your kid showing on the panel and everything, your kid is liable to be talked about on everything. Then you're gonna be feeling sensitive and everything, and then it'll go left on everything. So me feeling sorry for Uppity because she keeps showing her kid on panels and stuff. I don't. Cause you keep showing your kid off on everything. And ugly love to start stuff. And like the star shit and hide her hand on everything. And then folks gonna be talking about her kid and everything. And talk about her and her kid and her living conditions on everything. Like for real. That ugly bit trying to talk about me. I'm in the house. Talking about I'm poor. I'm homeless. No, I'm poor and homeless. I'm in the house. Come on now. Come on now. Let me show my face. I still got my haircut. Hold on. Now come on now. I'm in the house. On everything. I just broke that motherfucker right here. Cause one of them bouncy balls broke my lamp. The glass lamp right there. On everything. So but yeah. But always start shit and hide her hand. That's why I don't like her. On everything. She swear everybody like her. She swear she fine. You is not fine. You below I. You way below I. On everything. Now, if I want to talk about fine, shout out to Lurker. Shout out to Lady Law. Shout out to Nisa. Shout out to Tony Montana. On everything. Who was fine? On everything. Side patch. All that. Don't say that's fine. On everything now. Ugly, she below I. No, she below ugly. Ugly is below ugly. On everything. Always putting herself in situations and involve herself in situations that she don't be in. On everything. They been talking about some lunch makers. Like, what? And everybody in the chat kept talking about Lunchable. On everything. Lunchable. Oscar Mayer Lunchable. If you don't get that, or understand that you're supposed to be using Oscar Mayer Lunchable. And that's even said Lunchable. If you don't have Lunchable on the package, what she said, don't enter on everything. And then it was a lot of random people just talking about they want to join. Like, there's a lot of people in this. How many people you don't, how many participants you don't want on everything. And then it was some people saying they gonna judge, you know what I'm saying? Don't know who the judges is, so on everything. But shout out to Ness on everything. I'm looking forward to it. But you know, I'm gonna be everywhere in the streets, even though I'm looking forward to it. On everything. But that's crazy. Crazy. I hope Shaquem live and give his opinions on Ness live on everything, because man, all of that and them folks trying to get at Rodney because of what he repeated from Tommy on everything. I'm like, yeah. I've been peeped it when they kept not chastising, but talking about it on everything. And then when I saw the tweet, I'm like, yeah, that's nothing but straight Tommy repetitive stuff on everything. Just straight Tommy stuff. Like, for real. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Dang, Jada Parker fine. Woo-wee. And Dick. And Dick. But yeah, let me see what this is here. But that's crazy work on everything. To be bought off of, to be bought off of a competition, that's crazy work. Man. But yeah, that's crazy work. And nobody live. I thought Pizarro was gonna go live after Ness live on everything. But it looks like she ain't went live because she did have a lot to say about it on everything. And she did have a lot to say to Rodney about what he tweeted. It's more of a retweet. Cause he didn't even say it like as a main tweet. He just retweeted it just like a repost, like you sharing a post and you just putting your opinions on everything. That's what he just did on everything. So yeah. For real. Oh, and I want to talk about this too. Anybody that's in here, I want y'all to give me your opinions on this. I'm finna tell or say. So, are you still in here? Give me your opinions, everybody. Give me your opinions. Sweet One, James, Sour Patch, or anybody else here listening. I'm finna explain about the community wall post that I did. So, shout out to Dragons on everything. Shout out to Dragons. So, I'm listening to Dragon and playing my game as usual, like I always do when I ain't got nothing to do. I play my video games. You know what I'm saying? Keep me busy on everything. Then I'm listening to YouTube, Country Wayne skits and everything. Country Wayne skits. Make sure I pronounced it right. So I'm listening to Dragons, you know what I'm saying? Got my bootlegs right here, just listening, popping through. So I'm listening to Dragons. Shout out to Dragons with their yams and racks and everything. Listening, you know what I'm saying? Speaking to Dragons when she started her live on everything. So she, you know what I'm saying, spoke back to me, you know what I'm saying, when she was greeting everybody. So while she was talking and getting her opinions about, you know what I'm saying, Love getting bought off the competition, whatever, and everything. So Ice Age, I call her Ice Age because Lady Lot said that she looked like that little animal from the Ice Age movie. So I just say I just call her Ice Age. But so Ice Age, you know what I'm saying, came in. See, I can't see Ice Age comment because she has to be blocked on everything. So I don't care that she got me blocked on everything. So when she was greeting Dragons, her comment, the Dragons put up her comment, and then the comment says something about, I can't with these people and people and these black folks acting like these black KKKs. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? And then, while she said that, not the Ku Klux Klan, but the clique, crews, and cliques. I'm like, what? This kind of dumb. Say, I'm trying to make that an acronym. that it's not where it's originally from. So I'm like, why she keep saying this in chats? Cause every time, like even if she typed that in the chat and it come up on the screen, I be seeing her say that all the time. Like, why is you typing KKK in the same sentence in black or near the word black? Like, and you already calling people from the black sector Illuminati. Now you making up these names and nicknames trying to joke about people in cruising cliques and or whatever, and it's not hitting. Saying that some of these people acting like that black KKK is like that's nothing to joke about, especially me coming from the South. Like, there's nothing you can say that down here in real life. In real life, say that down here at Birmingham, Alabama. They gonna end up checking you about that on everything. Cause why would you even say something like that? Even if she trying to use that as a joking matter or trying to make a joke about it, that's not the joke about it. And I don't know if somebody checked her about her saying that, because I'm finna start saying something about it on everything until somebody says something about it. Because why would you even say something like that? Yeah, shout out to Shaquem, you know what I'm saying? Even though she, I'm finna call him a she. Shout out to Shaquem. I know he fucks with Ice Age, but you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Shaquem, but I just don't fuck with Ice Age on everything. Even though he fucks with Ice Age, I'm still fucks with Shaquem on everything. Not me from not fucking with her. It's not gonna make me stop fucking with Shaquem, because I fucks with Shaquem. That nigga is funny on everything. So shout out to Shaquem on everything. But it need to be some people checking her about that on everything. Because why was she saying the word KKK in the same sentence, word black? Or calling people a black KKK? That's dumb. And she always got to refer to some. She always trying to quote these so-called black power type bullshit. Like, she got to stop on everything. And then calling everybody that's from the black sector a black Illuminati and all that. Like, just because you got kicked from the black sector, you beefing with Lady Lie and Buddy D, and you got your ass whooped and handed to you because you trying to start some shit on everything. Like, for real. And when that shit happened, she started calling people from the black sector black Illuminati and did this and that. Then she fell out with Nessa on everything. Nessa handled her on everything. Handled her well on everything. Talking about Nessa ugly and all this and that. Nessa came up, show herself and everything. And Ice Age don't even cam up. She show a picture, a cartoon picture. So that's it. You ain't no real picture nowhere. So her talking about Nessa, yeah, I rather rock with Nessa on everything. For real. And Nessa Hall of Fame. So yeah. I don't vote with Ice Age. And I'm gonna keep calling her Ice Age because she look like that animal. That little animal from Ice Age. On everything. People be calling her Camel and everything. And look like one too on everything. For real. And look like one. For real. Man, I had to start a live and talk about that. Her this live on everything. For real. For real. But let me see what this. Hey, I gotta turn my Bluetooth on. Hold on.
Powering on.
Turn this up real quick. Hurry up and turn up. There you go. So it said max volume.
Maximum paired.
There you go.
Come on. I'm not her nigga no more.
Hey.
I'm not her nigga no
Hey.
more.
Hey.
I'm not her nigga no more. Yo, I'm not her nigga no more. But she fucking with a lame. All them other niggas poor. I'm with her best friend up.
Oh, hey, hey, hey. Hey,
Yo,
oh,
come on.
oh,
I'm not her nigga no more.
hey,
I'm not her nigga no more. I'm not her nigga no
hey,
more.
oh, oh.
I'm not her nigga no more. She fucking with a lame. All them other niggas poor. I'm with her best friend up in the mall. I'm trying to up the score. How you preaching on the ground and turn around and be a whore? Yup. I swear to God, I'm really sick of all these hoes. I should have known she was a hoe, man. I could tell it by her clothes. I used to be a sweetheart. Then she turned a nigga cold. No, I cannot take you back, baby girl. Don't feel as old.
Hey. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, there, that. I'm not a nigga no more. Hey, I like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. How long does it been? Because I can see when I stretch this out. Hold on. This chat thing. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 53. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ness. Shout out to Shot Kim. Shout out to everybody that I shouted out on everything. Shout out to the black sector on everything. Everything got to come back and deep rooted to black sector. Shout out to Tommy. You know, some people don't mess with Tommy, fuck with Tommy, because his talking points and his opinions on things, on everything. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor on everything. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to James on everything. Shout out to Sweet One. Shout out to, let me see. Shout out to Reef. Shout out to Sour Patch. Away. On everything. But I'm finna go ahead and end this. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, stay safe in these YouTube streets. Stay safe in these real life streets. And also, stay cool in these real life streets. And stay strapped in these real life streets on everything. For real. But let me see who live I quit. I gotta hear this one more time.
Yo,
Hey,
come on.
hey.
I'm not her nigga no
Oh,
more.
oh, oh,
I'm not her nigga no more. Come on. I'm not her nigga.
Hey. Let me see who live right quick before I end it. Hold on. Hey. Let's be honest, she live. Let's see. Not a nigga no more. Hey. Oh, oh. Let's see. Misunderstood live. Oh, she live outside. Sunny live. Jackie with the yams. Mo 3 She's live. Who else? Donald Goins live. Empress Janet live. Who was live? So, I think this everybody. Ed T live. L. Dot live. Let's go over there and see what he talking about on everything. Cause that's who I be watching, you know what I'm saying? I had to find this channel on everything. But yeah, that's everybody who live on everything. Finna run through these YouTube streets on everything. I'll see y'all in the YouTube streets. I might come back live. on everything. But I'm finna go ahead and end this. Hashtag Black Sector. Hashtag Teddy Bear Gang. Hashtag Shitty Gang on everything. Hashtag Titty Gang on everything. For real. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. See you on the YouTube streets. Oh, motherfucking way.